So today's National Cheeseburger Day, today, September 18th. And at the risk of sounding uncultured, cheeseburgers are probably my favorite food. My favorite meal is a cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke. And don't get me wrong, I like plenty of other stuff. I like cuisines from all around the world, but at the end of the day, I kind of consider that like the default meal. You know, I'm American. I was born and raised in America. So it's like kind of what I usually default to. Like after a long flight, like I'm tired and I'm hungry. Yeah, I usually have a cheeseburger like most of the time, and fries and a Coke. I used to do Uber Eats, and there's this section where you could fill out your profile and they'd ask you a few questions about yourself as if the customer really cared about who you are or saw you as something more than simply a vessel or a source of transportation to their food, to shovel it directly into their gullet for the sake of convenience. And you know, I can't say I blame them. Like, that is what I am. I just do my job and shut up. But there was this question that asks you what your favorite meal is, and I said, yeah, it's a cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke. And I've had probably almost 1,000 cheeseburgers in my life. I'm 27 and I'm coming up on 10,000 days. So like if you do the math, I probably have one like every week or two, probably something like that, maybe like every 10 days on average. And then if you take out the years I was a baby, I would say it's probably approaching 1,000. And yeah, they're good. After a while, they do all kind of just blur together. You know, everyone always argues about, oh, what's the best burger? I like burgers, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, it is just a burger. There's this college humor video about, like, they go around and they try all the burgers, like from Shake Shack and In-N-Out and Portillo's. Everyone's arguing and stuff. But I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it is just a burger. I know cheeseburgers aren't very healthy. You know, you should probably have your salmon and your rice and your vegetables or whatever. I don't know. It just kind of brings me a simplistic joy. I kind of like them thin. I like them like Oklahoma City styled. Like I like them smashed really thin and crispy and like flaky with like melted cheese and grilled onions and pickles. I don't really like ketchup on them very much. I kind of like them with like mayonnaise and mustard and special sauce, like that Thousand Island dressing sauce. I also like my fries thin. Like I like those little shoestring fries. I think they're called julienne cut. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I only like my burgers thin or my fries thin, but that's like kind of my favorite style. And it's kind of ironic because I'm thin myself. I'm a skinny legend out here. I'm 5'8" and I weigh 114 pounds. Well, like I'm in like the 100 teens. Like I fluctuate